मेरे ख्याल से नर्वस तो नहीं होगा मेरा ओपोनेंट, क्योंकि उसने अगर ये फाइट एक्सेप्ट किया तो कुछ सोच के समझा होगा उसने बोला। जैसे मैं अच्छी ट्रेनिंग कर रहा हूँ तो उतना मैच्योर हो रहा हूँ कि हाँ यार, इट्स नॉट अबाउट लाइक ब्लड बाथ, इट्स स्पोर्ट्स, यू नो। लाइक मैं इस पर फोकस नहीं कर रहा हूँ कि मुझे जाके मारना है, खींचना, ऐसा नहीं है। जैसे मैं जाना चाहता हूँ, जो मैंने सीखा वो करना चाहता हूँ, जीतना चाहता हूँ।
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is for the MFN Flyweight title. And now, making his way to the cage, Angad, bisht!
Let's move on to where the excitement is.
Oh man.
The first inaugural MFN Flyweight title fight. We've got Angad Bisht representing India in the blue corner, taking on Mohamad Gamaal in the red corner, and he's representing Egypt.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flyweight title fight is a fight between India and Egypt. बहुत मजा आने वाला है। अंगद को हम लोग कई बार देख चुके हैं राहुल एमएफएन के केज में, और इंडिया के पुराने जाने माने वेटरन एमएमए फाइटर हैं वो अब।
Well, yes, Angad is somebody who's fought in all the divisions. We saw him fighting at featherweight, then he moved to bantamweight, and he's dominating the flyweight division. And tonight, lives are going to change as Angad Bisht takes on Mohamad Gamaal for the MFN inaugural.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is for the MFN Flyweight title. And now, making his way to the cage, Angad bisht!
राहुल, हम अभी डिस्कस कर रहे थे कि अंगद बिष्ट कितनी बार अपना वेट चेंज कर चुके हैं। ही इज रियली अ डायनामिक फाइटर। इंडियन एमएमए हैज अ गिफ्ट, स्पेशली द उत्तराखंड रीजन वेयर ही कम्स फ्रॉम। ही इज अ गिफ्ट टू इंडियन एमएमए एंड उत्तराखंड.
For sure, you know, I think the game changer for him was his fight against, his fight at MFN 5, wherein he lost in the first round, and then he started changing the weight divisions and found his mojo in the flyweight division. Let's look at his keys to victory. He's a complete fighter. He's got effective cage control. He should be pressuring forward and going for the kill.
You know something, his last performance, I was unbelievably shocked at how smooth his jiu-jitsu transitions were. He just cut through people like butter to secure the submission.
बिल्कुल जैसे एक गरम चाकू मक्खन में से गुजरता है, वैसे इन्होंने अपने अपोनेंट्स को खत्म किया है, और आज भी उसी तरह का प्रदर्शन दिखाना चाहेंगे हमें MFN 10 के केज में।
And his opponent, making his way to the cage, the executioner, Mohamad Gamaal.
Here comes the executioner, Mohamad Gamaal, representing Egypt, and he will be taking on Angad Bisht for the first inaugural men's flyweight title at MFN. John, we spoke to him yesterday and today, and this guy seems to be a very nice guy. However, as the name says, the executioner, he's an absolute killer in the cage.
You know, I was very surprised at how cool, calm, and collected he was. And he said, "I'm just here to finish."
Let's look at his keys to victory. He should keep the fight standing. He should complement punches with kicks, and he better stay patient. So, John, you know, Mohamad Gamaal held the flyweight title in his country. When we spoke to him, he said, well, that was a national title and he wants to go international now, and therefore he's here tonight fighting Angad Bisht for the flyweight title.
He couldn't have chosen a better organization to come and fight for if he wanted to go worldwide.
और आज अपना डेब्यू करेंगे MFN 10 के केज में मोहम्मद गमाल।
Let's look at the tail of the tape. We've got Angad Bisht in the blue corner, 27 years of age, height 170 centimeters, weight 56.4 kgs, and his style is grappling. On the other hand, we've got Mohamad Gamaal in the red corner, 28 years of age, height 163 centimeters, weighing in 56.65 kgs, and his style is MMA. For sure, John, Mohamad Gamaal here has a little bit of reach disadvantage.
Yeah, he does. And
Ladies and gentlemen, first we introduce the blue corner. He weighed in at 56.4 kilograms, representing India. Make some noise for Angad Bisht! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 56.65 kilograms, representing Egypt. Ladies and gentlemen, the executioner, Mohamad Gamaal! Well, ladies and gentlemen, as the action begins, the referee for the fight, Ranjit.
Follow my instruction all the time. If I say stop, stop the fight. If you want to touch gloves, back to your corners.
फ्लाईवेट टाइटल फाइट अंगद बिष्ट मोहम्मद गमाल, कौन बनेगा MFN का फ्लाईवेट चैंपियन?
Guys, I don't know about you, but I am very excited right now. Both of these guys in here are killers.
Man and John, I'm so excited for this one. We finally started off with the title fights. We've got Angad Bisht, who's #1 ranked in Asia South in the flyweight division. He's taking on Mohamad Gamaal of Egypt for the first and the inaugural MFN title.
और ये जो टाइटल फाइट्स हैं, इनमें 5 राउंड होंगे, तो बहुत अलग तरीके से खेलना होगा दोनों फाइटर्स को।
Nice leg kick here by Angad here. Both guys feeling very comfortable in the center of the cage.
धीमी शुरुआत, एक दूसरे को चेक कर रहे हैं, अपना टाइम ले रहे हैं दोनों फाइटर।
Both these guys taking their own time on their feet, trying to assess the distance and prepare their strikes.
Yeah, these guys right now are just feeling each other out. Mohamad Gamaal is really taking the liking to the center of the cage here, guys.
और बहुत अच्छी लो लेग किक्स मार रहे हैं मोहम्मद गमाल।
For this fight, Angad ran his camp at Bali under coach Mike of Soma MMA. On the other hand, we've got Mohamad Gamaal, who's trained with Ahmed Fariz and Islam Sia. Both of them are accomplished fighters from Egypt.
दोनों ही फाइटर्स को बहुत अच्छी ट्रेनिंग मिली है इस कैंप के लिए।
Guys, both of those liver shots, those liver kicks landed by Mohamad Gamaal there.
I think Angad is going slow, patient, but he's going to unleash some crazy
As he should.
shots. Yeah.
They have 5 rounds ahead of them, you know.
Oh,
Nice
right
overhand right hand, guys.
बहुत बढ़िया।
Angad tries to take down Mohamad Gamaal. Gamaal gets up, both these guys on their feet once again.
बहुत कड़क कॉम्बिनेशन लगाई वहाँ मोहम्मद गमाल ने।
Gamaal says, watch out, watch out.
Again, we go back to the unanswered leg kicks. I hope that we do not have 12 fights with unanswered leg kicks.
काफी कॉन्फिडेंट लग रहे हैं यहाँ मोहम्मद गमाल।
Angad charges in with 1-2, 1-2.
Angad is starting to put a little bit more pressure on Mohamad.
Yeah, John, and he needs to do that.
He does, and he needs to establish a jab here. You know something? Watch Mohamad's kicks and punches when he works the body, he is aiming for that liver. He is continually throwing that nice switch kick to the liver and that nice lead teep to the liver.
He's landed a couple of those shots on the liver, you're right. And I like how he's mixing it up. Low kicks, liver kicks, punches over the top.
I definitely agree with that. I'm liking it as well.
बहुत खूबसूरत striking कर रहे हैं मोहम्मद गमाल.
John, another excellent thing. About
Nice
both these
exchange.
guys. About both these guys is that they both are excellent coaches. They've been mentoring a lot of fighters. Angad has his own MMA mutant gym.
क्या बात है राहुल, जरा स्टाइल देखो, टॉन्टिंग देखो यहाँ मोहम्मद गमाल की. लेफ्ट राइट घूम रहे हैं, पूरे मजे ले रहे हैं वो केज में.
Angad giving a little bit of pressure. Mohamad Gamal's back is to the cage.
I think Angad kind of feels the need to throw some heavy shots now.
Oh, he's playing with him there. You see him, he gets him to look and then swings.
Ooh. Just look at how he's mixing up his striking, guys. This is so beautiful.
Gamal has great striking.
He's got all sorts of tools in there. Body kicks, jabs, overhands.
You know, something I'm not seeing either one of these fighters do is move their head movement. I'd like to see a little bit more head movement from both sides here.
Ooh. Well, that connected. Angad connected a big right to Jamal. I think Jamal is throwing in a lot of strikes, however, none of them are connecting. Is that so, John?
I'm not sure. You're seeing a little bit of damage on Angad's liver region. Outside of that, I haven't seen him connect with much.
Oh,
these guys are swinging for the fences.
Shots. बहुत अच्छी रिदम मिल गई है यहाँ पे मोहम्मद गमाल को. कहीं ना कहीं उनका कॉन्फिडेंस भी बहुत ऊपर जा चुका है और अब बहुत इजीली वो यहाँ से स्ट्राइक कर पाएंगे. एक बार आपकी रिदम सेट हो जाती है, आपका मूवमेंट सेट हो जाता है, then you begin to dominate.
You know, when speaking to him yesterday, the only thing he wanted us to talk about was his gym in Cairo.
That's SMB Academy.
SMB Academy.
Well, that's the #1 gym in Cairo.
और उस जिम की और इनकी ट्रेनिंग की आज हमें यहाँ शक्ति भी नजर आ रही है. What a great round it's been from Mohamad Gamal.
That was a great. I agree with that. Great round from Mohamad Gamal.
और अंगद थोड़े disappointed लग रहे हैं, John. Look at how. Let's look at the replays. There's Angad trying to land some shots, but mostly it was Mohamad Gamal in this round who was landing. And look at that diverse striking, mixing up the kicks and the punches. Beautiful.
Guys, every time you see him go to that liver, that first shot hurt Angad, okay? So you see him tucking, you see him covering up right here. That's going to eventually, in the fight, lead to some nice headshots for Mohamad Gamal. I personally tell my fighters, wear out the liver. Wear out the liver. The liver shots will allow you to take headshots.
Yes, he's definitely attacking the liver there, John. And I think it's a beautiful strategy which is working for him. He's targeting Angad's entire body from head to toe. Notice some of his leg kicks are really low. They land at the ankle.
If you notice too, he'll do this point thing and kind of lure Angad into a sense of he's not about to attack me, and then wham, attack him.
Yeah. And to top it all off, he's got this style and entertainment in him. He dances, he taunts. A warrior and an entertainer, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Egypt.
I'm very impressed with Mohamad Gamal.
Well, we can't underestimate Angad here.
No, absolutely not.
He's had an excellent stride at MFN. He's faced some of the best competition we've seen at MFN. And he's here representing India, fighting for the first men's flyweight title.
And just like you said, Rahul, he is conserving some energy. We have 4 more rounds to go, you know. Can't come out guns blazing.
For sure.
Angad Bisht is definitely a fighter that you cannot underestimate. He can turn this around at any moment, guys.
Mohamad Gamal is in the cage talking to Angad here.
Ooh, what a combination.
बढ़िया combos छोड़ रहे हैं यहाँ पे मोहम्मद गमाल. And an elbow there.
That landed.
Fantastic.
right back to it. After he landed a couple of those shots, he went right back to that teep to the liver. And then he did it again.
Oh, बहुत ही जोरदार combos मार रहे हैं यहाँ पे. Kicks, punches. रुक ही नहीं रहे हैं मोहम्मद गमाल. ये देखिए, एक और kick, एक और punch.
I want you guys to notice, Angad's right hand is continually creeping down his elbow, to cover that liver area. And it is opening up headshots for Mohamad Gamaal right now because his liver and his side is hurting.
And look at the way Gamaal is charging in with a lot of combinations. He's just pushing the pressure forward.
He's keeping Angad guessing. Just like Manan said earlier, he's keeping him guessing this entire time. Am I going to go high? Will I go low?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, and Angad is beginning to react. You're right, John. He's reacting to those feints. He's reacting to those kicks. And he's becoming vulnerable to all these shots now.
He is. He's becoming a bit predictable. Angad's going to need to mix it up here. You know, his ground game is so good. I'm very surprised he's not trying to put a little bit of pressure on Mohamad, get his back against the cage and take him down. What a beautiful
combination. Combo. Charging forward. Yeah, I agree with you, John. I think Angad should take Gamaal down and maybe try to change the course of this fight.
Nice right hand by Angad right there, guys.
Well, Manan, the challenge is that Angad is not getting an opportunity to charge in because...
And look at that.
Ooh,
Angad
nice
is throwing
kick.
some hard shots now.
Got some pressure against the cage.
Whoa.
Landed a nice right hand.
There it is, guys. We were talking about how Angad can turn the tide at any moment.
Well,
again, though, keeping him guessing. It's hard to keep pressure on someone when they have you guessing and in fear of hitting your liver.
Well, that's some crazy.
There it is again.
Just look at the diversity of weapons here. He's got elbows, punches, kicks.
And he's using all of them. He's using all of them, putting them at display.
Fantastic shots. Even though Angad is blocking most of them, but they're still hurting him. They're still landing.
Guys, look at the shin of Angad. Look at the left shin of Angad and all the welts all over it, guys.
Wow. Zabardast performance.
Well, Angad doesn't look tired here. On the other hand, I think Jamal has been throwing in a lot of strikes. This may tire him out. What do you have to say, John?
Oh.
Takedown की कोशिश करी गमाल ने, लेकिन अब दोनों वापस उठ खड़े हुए.
Every time he is throwing a kick, he is making a connection with Angad's liver. This is taking a toll on Angad.
Look at that right hand from up top.
Wow.
Left hand, sorry. Beautiful striking by Mohamad Gamaal.
Beautiful striking. I agree with that. You could almost call it masterful.
और क्या हुआ यहाँ पे?
Was that a nasty
I think it was
low blow?
a low blow.
I
I'm
think
not
low
sure.
blow
I'd like
था.
to see a replay on that one, guys.
Well, I think this night is haunted. This is the third one.
I think we need someone to start counting liver kicks here. Oh, yes, definitely a low blow there.
अंगद का रिएक्शन काफी इंटरेस्टिंग था, लेकिन आराम से खड़े हो गए बस.
Take your time, take your time. Take your time. Back.
And
Right
they're
back into the action.
अरे बढ़िया
nice.
right hand.
Angad has been able to land a couple of those really nice outside calf kicks on Gamaal's lead leg, which has Gamaal swapping stances here.
I think what Angad needs to do is just throw more volume.
Agreed. He definitely needs to be... He needs more volume, and he needs to put a little bit more pressure on Gamaal and get him off of his game, because right now he's putting on a masterclass of striking.
Well, Gamaal's been putting a lot of output here with all the strikes that he's throwing at Angad. Angad goes in.
Angad seems to be a little aggressive now. He's charging in.
Nice overhand left there, guys. You know something else that's very impressive right here with Gamaal is his ability to bob and weave and get out of dangerous situations. It's not that Angad is not...
Look at that.
Well,
What
that's
a
some
finish.
crazy showboating
What
here
a
by
finish.
Mohamad Gamaal of Egypt. It's been an excellent display of striking by Mohamad Gamaal. He's putting up a striking clinic against Angad. Let's look at the action replay. Look at the big right hand that Gamaal throws in and pushes Angad backward. He's got a variety of strikes. Look at those elbow shots, followed up with a big left hand.
Rahul, Mohamad
What
looks
a
so
shot.
comfortable here. He looks like he's at home and he's found his rhythm.
He is.
He's really comfortable.
I'm with you, man, and he seems very comfortable inside the cage tonight. And he is putting on an absolute masterclass of striking. As a striking coach, I'm extremely impressed with his performance thus far. I don't know what that was at the end of the round, but I loved it.
Well, that's showboating. That's some
I'd like
confidence.
to see Angad either go for a takedown or throw more volume.
I agree with that. He's going to need to secure a takedown if he wants to win this fight.
Well,
Because
John,
there are some combos that Angad is landing, but he's not throwing enough. If you compare the number of strikes Angad is throwing to the number of strikes Mohamad Gamaal is throwing, Mohamad Gamaal is clearly throwing 10 times more.
I want you guys to notice in this next round, he is finding great success with his calf kick, and every time he does, Mohamad has to swap his stance. So,
well, for sure, John, the volume of strikes that Gamaal is throwing in, I think that is not letting Angad go for the takedown. Let's begin the round number 3.
Mohamad Gamaal and Angad back into the center of the cage right now. Angad seems to have a little bit more urgency now.
As he should.
Would like to see him use his wrestling. He has great wrestling. Put a little bit of pressure on him and take him down.
Angad returns those punches. Oh, Gamaal trying to take Angad down. Both these guys on the feet again. Gamaal talking to Angad. Man, I'm impressed.
There it is. There's exactly what I'm talking about. Calf kick, and then Gamaal returns with a liver kick.
Ooh.
जोरदार पंचेस दोनों ही फाइटर्स ने.
What a fight we have here, guys. What a fight. Angad putting a little bit more pressure on him. Another liver shot.
और मोहम्मद गमाल जा रहे हैं टेक डाउन के लिए. क्या बात है. Head kick.
Even though it was blocked, he feels it, guys. Those hurt.
But John, here, and I think Gamaal looks a little bit tired. He's sweating profusely, as you say. He looks a little bit tired. Look at the left hand that he's throwing. And this could be a game changer for Angad here.
You're right, Rahul. Gamaal seems to be slowing down a little bit.
Well, that happens for sure. You know, when you throw in so much of volume and output, it tires you down. It tires you down.
Guys, look at the shin of Angad. Again, every time he plants that leg and he catches one of those kicks, oh my gosh.
That leg is getting wobbly now, John.
It is wobbly.
Well, this is championship rounds. This is round number 3. We've got 2 more 5-minute rounds to go.
And here we go,
Angad takes down Mohamad Gamaal.
क्या बात है. इसी की हम बात कर रहे थे कि अंगद कब टेक डाउन लेंगे. And now he's on Gamal's back.
Looking to sink in both hooks. He's got both of them in here.
He's got the back. That's a perfect back
Gamal
take.
is in danger, guys.
Let's see if he can remain patient.
Is
he
going
going to
in for
switch
the
to a
body
body
lock?
lock? Yes,
Oh,
he
he's
does.
got the body locked in.
He's got a body lock.
बहुत खतरनाक
He's
पोजीशन
got
में
the
आ गए हैं
seat
यहाँ
belt
पे
on.
मोहम्मद गमाल.
Gamal's going to need to fight those hands and try to turn back into him.
Well, looks kind of tough here, John. Looks kind of tough. He's throwing in those short punches, and I'm sure in a moment he'll start giving up.
देखिए किस तरीके से पीठ पे चढ़ गए हैं वो मोहम्मद गमाल की. We still have 2 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. That gives Angad enough time to work from this position.
Well, Angad should not open that body lock at the moment.
No, I agree with that. But Mohamad is doing a good job of wrist control with the one arm here.
Angad gets the right hand in.
Oh,
and
is it in?
he's
It looks
got
like
the
it's
choke.
in. Looks like it's
Man,
in, guys.
it's going to be crazy. It's going to be absolutely crazy. We've got the men's flyweight title online. And Gamal taps.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flyweight champion of Matrix Fight Night is Angad Bisht.
Angad brings home MFN's inaugural flyweight championship belt.
And he was able to weather that storm. Wow.
He's a demolition man at work.
He deserves to be champion, ladies and gentlemen.
He's earned the precious belt. Let's look at the action replay.
We noticed that Gamaal was slowing down in this round, and I think Angad noticed that too. He faced the opportunity. He moved in with some powerful shots.
Well, as I said, the kind of volume and output that Gamaal was throwing, it was tiring him down, and Angad took the back, locked him in,
and then put in that rear naked choke and choked out Mohamad Gamaal and takes home the first MFN men's flyweight title.
You know,
What
I'm
a
very
moment.
impressed with how durable Angad was in that fight, because those first 2 rounds, he took an absolute beating. And then to be able to come back and stay composed and put pressure on him like that and secure a rear naked choke like that, unbelievable.
And that's what a champion is, guys. Somebody who can survive a storm and still win. Now let's go to the cage for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to invite Tiger Shroff and Alan Fernandez into the cage to present this belt. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Ref Ranjit called a stop to this contest in the 3rd round at 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Declaring your winner, and now, the new MFN Flyweight Champion of the World, Angad bisht!
Every bit deserved, every bit deserved. Tiger, I'm going to grab you for a second. Coach, I'm going to grab you for a second. Well played, Mohamad, well played. Fantastic. Angad, stay right there as well. You want it on the waist. Tiger, fantastic choke hold there. You've been watching on the side. It's been fantastic, hasn't it?
I was holding my breath. Yeah. I mean, both the athletes were just amazing, and congratulations to Angad especially.
You know, whenever you have a belt out there, coach, this is what they were playing for. You've been supremely confident. तुम्हारी shape भी fantastic है. When you look at him, Tiger, this is fantastic, right? Are we getting some jealous pangs with his body as well?
बहुत जल रही मेरी भाई. What is that? An 8-pack, 6-pack? What is that? 8 लग रहा है.
It's working, it's working. But Angad, just before I come to you also, coach, this is what it was. It was fantastically, tactically well done over there. You know, he won the fight over there in the corner and just held on over there. Some words and comments from you?
I think I'm just so proud of what MFN is achieving with these boys, and rightly deserving for a title shot, and job well done. That's what I would say.
बोलो सर, आप बोलो सर, आपका टाइम है और पूरी दुनिया आपको देख रही है.
एक्चुअली जब मैं इस फाइट में आ रहा था, क्योंकि ये बेल्ट बहुत प्रायोरिटी है मेरे लिए, और ऑफकोर्स द बिगेस्ट पे चेक, थैंक यू मैम. पर सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट ये था कि मैं इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा हूँ, टू बी ऑनेस्ट. आई मीन, भारत माता की जय गाइस. सच में ये इंडिया के लिए. तीसरे राउंड में कोच ने कहा कि यू हैव टू फाइट फॉर योर कंट्री. पता नहीं क्या हुआ मुझे, कोच आई विल एक्सप्लेन लेटर. सो यू नो, सबसे बड़ी प्रायोरिटी इंडिया है मेरे लिए, क्योंकि गाइस हमारी कंट्री बहुत अमेजिंग है. डिफरेंट कल्चर है, यू नो, डाइवर्सिटी है, अमेजिंग. आप केरला, साउथ इंडिया जाओ, साउथ इंडियन कल्चर मिलता है. पंजाब जाओ, भंगड़ा मिलता है. हमारे यहाँ उत्तराखंड में आओ, पहाड़ में आओ, हिमालय दिखते हैं. यू नो, ऑल ओवर. बिहार में जाओ तो पता है आपको, यूपी, बहुत बड़ी हमारी कंट्री है. इट्स अमेजिंग, एंड मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा गर्व होता है. और ये मुझे चांस मिला था कि मैं इंडिया के लिए खेलूँ. थैंक यू सर. क्योंकि मैं एक गांव का लड़का हूँ, सच बताऊँ तो. मेरा गांव रुद्रप्रयाग है, उत्तराखंड में, और वहाँ से यहाँ तक की जर्नी MFN चैम्पियन तक इट्स अमेजिंग. और काफ़ी लोगों ने मुझे हेल्प की. आयशा मैम, थैंक यू सो मच. सच में, मतलब वो हमेशा हमें मोटिवेशन देती रहती है. जब हमारा जो लास्ट पूरा जो स्पॉन्सर ट्रिप थी हमारी, तो फाइनेंशियली हमें इतनी दिक्कत नहीं थी, क्योंकि मैम सपोर्ट करती थी. एंड पूरा एक ग्रुप भी है, उसमें मोटिवेशन मैसेज. इट्स अमेजिंग. सो एलन सर, थैंक यू सो मच. क्योंकि ये स्टार्टिंग से है. जब मैंने ट्विस्टर लगाया था, आपको याद है, राइट? एमेचर फाइट से अभी तक हैं यहाँ पर. सो थैंक यू सो मच सर. थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू टाइगर सर. एंड कोच माइक, here Soma Fight Club guys, Indonesia. Thank you coach. Thank you so much everything coach. Please say something for India, please.
It's funny, yesterday you couldn't say one word, and then today he has a 10-minute speech inside the ring. I'm proud of all the Indian fighters tonight. Done amazing. Yeah, you can do better next time.
So guys, Soma Fight Club Indonesia में next time मैं जा रहा हूँ. मेरे साथ जो जाना चाहते हैं बता देना. और थैंक यू सॉरी थोड़ा लंबी स्पीच हो रही
आराम से ले लो
थैंक यू सोमा एंड कोच माइक अल्फा कोच इंडियन कंडीशनिंग के कोच थे हमारे वो और कोच टॉम है इनके सुपर कूल बेटे जो हिंदी गाने गाते थे थैंक यू सो मच और थैंक यू मेरी खुद की टीम जो देहरादून में म्यूटेंट MMA अकेडमी गाइस थैंक यू सो मच थैंक यू सो मच
Thank you so much, brother. And jate jate, you said a lovely line, Tiger. Very rarely does your mother like to come into the spotlight. She'll always want to have you and Krishna come out there. But I want you to say something about your mom that has actually been able to be there for all these people as well. Just a few words as the lady who's basically taken MMA to the next level, and it's just amazing to see what all she does.
यार मैं बस ये कहना चाहूँगा I'd like to say that my mother is the captain, she is the leader, she is the powerhouse, she is the glue that holds all the fighters together, that holds this stage together. Other than my mother, I'd like to give Coach Allen that credit because I think these two people are instrumental in setting this up. मेरा कुछ कोई भी लेना देना नहीं है इसमें, मेरा खाली थोपड़ा है और उसके अलावा it's not much. But I'd like to credit my mother and Coach Allen especially. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Tiger. Well done, Angad. Thank you, Coach. Congratulations. That's what a champion is. And that's what it takes to actually reach out there. That speech, by the way, was not long. It was required. You said thank you to everybody, and that's the way it should be, guys. Over to the comms.
Well,